Welcome back, Truth Seeker. May 14th, 2019. It's the anniversary of the establishment of Zionist Israel. And on this day, big in the news, WhatsApp, which is owned by Facebook, which is run by Mark Zuckerberg, whose birthday is also today. The news is that the WhatsApp app has been hacked by Israel's NSO, a spy surveillance operation. And this hack has been going on for some amount of time. So just think about it. What are the odds that we get this news on Mark Zuckerberg's birthday, Israel's birthday? I want to remind you of a few things. So again, it's May 14th. Israel was established May 14th. The story is an Israeli spy firm has been hacking the WhatsApp to spy on users of this app, which is probably most people who have a phone. And again, Facebook owns WhatsApp. Mark Zuckerberg controls Facebook, and Mark Zuckerberg's birthday is also today. He's 35 years old. And notice he was born in 84. Special number there, Masonry 84, Zionism 84, Mark Zuckerberg 84. We've talked about this before. Mark Zuckerberg, when Facebook was a newer thing, he used to always wear a hoodie. And you can look up this interview if you've never seen it before. It's from about a decade ago now. A woman asked Mark Zuckerberg to take off his hoodie. And he gets all nervous and sweaty. And she's like, "What's the problem? Why do you have to wear that all the time? Just take it off." And he takes it off. And on the inside of the hoodie, where nobody would ever see it, was this. This is exact symbol. And notice on the inside of that symbol, there's very clearly a Star of David. You know, what is the flag of Israel? Also known as the Seal of Solomon. Look up this video if you've never seen it before. Mark Zuckerberg, hoodie, Star of David. Just do a web search, it'll pop right up. You can see how sweaty he was. It seemed that he really didn't want to take off the hoodie. But then when he did, the woman said, "What is that on the inside? I got to look at that." So, here's what else is interesting. Here's the Telegraph's headline. They emphasize the word chilling, has the Gematria 47 like Star of David. Remember, the ball really got rolling for Israel in the year 47. That's when the United Nations recognized the boundaries of the nation to be, which was established May 14, 1948. But what else is a kick is it's WhatsApp that is the focus of the Zionist spy operation. Notice WhatsApp's 112 like Zionist. And remember how important this number is to the history of Israel. During the First World War is when the plotting began between world nations for establishing Israel. And it was the date November 2nd, 1917, 112, 11-2, 112, Zionist 112. On this day, the Balfour Declaration was written to the Zionist banker, Lord Rothschild, about establishing the Zionist Federation. And essentially what this letter was about was getting the United States to join World War I and fight against Germany. If you don't know history, at the beginning of World War I, the U.S. favored Germany. You know, still had the bad blood with the U.K. But we ended up fighting against Germany after the Balfour Declaration, which was written November 2nd and not by accident. Again, about establishing the Zionist Federation of Israel. Also interesting, May 14, 2019, a date with 58 numerology. As we've talked about before, Facebook's 58, Freemasonry's 58, so is Rosicrucian, so is Secret Society. And I put the wrong thing up there. So is Jerusalem 58. And if you don't know the history of Freemasonry, which came out of the Rosicrucian order, which came out of the Crusades, after they ransacked Jerusalem, they found this hidden knowledge of Kabbalah, which is where this whole thing of letters and numbers comes from. And supposedly it came, you know, in relation to Solomon's temple, which was in Jerusalem, and Herod's temple, and anyhow. Long history, all by the numbers. That's the point. So, learn the code, see through the riddles. You know, it's not an accident that Mark Zuckerberg has the same birthday as Israel, and at the early part of his career, went around with the hoodie every single day that had the Star of David on the inside. Just like it's not a coincidence that you're getting this news story about Israel spying on iPhone owners through WhatsApp, which is owned by Facebook, on Israel's birthday. Also not a coincidence that Zion Williamson is the top pick in this year's NBA draft in the NBA lotteries today. And don't forget who runs the NBA. David Stern, Adam Silver, both very proud Zionists. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.